FCC's Yarn Ministry began in 2004 when one of Orlean Manthy's relatives received a prayer shawl. Orlean loved the idea and brought it to our congregation for its quiet beginning. In 2012, our associate minister, Reverend Raymond Hankins, set up our fellowship group by identifying experts to help us learn and grow. After several sessions of creative names and laughter, the simple name Yarn Ministry was chosen for the long list of possibilities. Mary Ann Wade continues as our knitting expert and mender of our mistakes, while encouraging us to try, learn, and try new things. It was at this time when we began having items blessed during worship. The ministry became more visible. We met in the library, but as our stash of donated yarn and other supplies grew and needed more space, we moved to the prayer room and filled those shelves with wonderful, colorful yarn, making it visible to everyone. In 2014, the Christian Men's Fellowship was assisting Mother's Refuge with maintenance of their previous property, and we began making baby blankets with matching pocket prayer cloths for their pregnant teenage residents. Our twice monthly gatherings were suspended in the middle of March 2020 by, guess what, the pandemic. But in less than 2 months, we were meeting again via Zoom, supporting each other and continuing our work and fun. In June of 2021, we began meeting in person again, this time in the parlor at the back of the church. That also gave us some room to roll a large TV for webinars of Mrs. Wilson's Knitting Circle broadcast occasionally on Saturday mornings from the World War I Museum in Kansas City. We have knitted pocket prayer cloths for years, attaching them to baby blankets or sending them in the mail to those in need who have already received a prayer shawl. In the fall of 2021, we provided a big basket of pocket prayer cloths for the AA groups that met downstairs to remind them they too are in our prayers and loved by God. We now have baskets of these pocket prayer cloths in the Northex, the library, excuse me, in the library, Northex Library. So please take to share with someone. We are currently testing 2 crochet patterns for similar pocket cloths, so perhaps they will also be available in the near future. Over the last years, we've had 32 different crafters directly contributing to our ministry, some of them now deceased but fondly remembered. We have people from 2 other churches, Eastgate Christian and All Saints Lutheran Church in Blue Springs, who knit with us and share prayer cloths within their congregations. Numerous other people have donated money for mailing and supplies such as cards and labels, and enough yarn to keep us going for a very long time. Bill Shasheen delivers our blankets to Mother's Refuge, and countless others have personally picked out or delivered many shawls and blankets. The finished items are moved to the church library after they're blessed and labels attached. You're welcome to pick out one for someone. Just leave a note with a name or description so we can add that person to our prayer list. We thank everyone for their part in this congregational ministry, and most of all for helping us identify those individuals who need a comforting prayer shawl. We have now provided at least 535 shawls to people in 11 states, and just earlier this month had a prayer shawl delivered to an ailing godfather in Australia, our first international shawl. 130 baby blankets have been given to Mother's Refuge, and babies born to members, relatives, and friends of our congregation. The Yarn Ministry also sponsors the Mitten Tree each year during Advent, which will begin next Sunday. Thanks to all of you. Since we began counting in 2018, we've collected more than 900 items that have been given to Tabitha's Closet and Crossroads Shelter. The poem by Orleen Manthey indicates how that ministry is also expanding. It is fall and winds begin to blow. A chill is in the air. Thoughts of warmth and helping others is our silent prayer. Knitting needles begin to click, making mittens, scarves, and hats. To fill the tree with blessings, we need your help with that. You ask how else you can help with those who are in need. Stuffed toys, books, or cash will be in the Christian deed. Just bring your Christmas gifts and place them beneath the tree. The children will be dressed and warm, and you too will be. Today is highlighting our ongoing, growing congregational ministry of warmth and love as we bring 28 prayer shawls, our first embroidered prayer shawl, and 14 baby blankets to be blessed before leaving these walls to share God's love with others. This is also an invitation to join us in the first and third Saturdays of each month at 10 o'clock in the parlor. Reverend Janet, will you do the honor of blessing these cloths and shawls?
It will be my pleasure.
Thank you.
Gracious God, we ask your blessings upon these shawls and these blankets. But we also ask your blessing on the hands that have made them and the people who will receive them. Let them find comfort and love in knowing that this has been done for your benefit as well as for theirs. Bless them all. Amen.